Hey everyone, Charting Man Dan from ChartGuys.com. You know, behind every single video that we put out every single day, there's a wonderful community of traders that we want to invite you to be a part of. Try the free 7-day trial and gain access to our live market broadcasts every morning and afternoon, interact with hundreds of like-minded traders, or take part in one of our dedicated chat rooms, each led by an analyst that's there to answer your questions in real time. Our trial is risk-free with absolutely no commitment or credit card required to experience the TCG community. For those looking for a head start in technical analysis, check out our entries and exits course in the link below in the description. Get up to speed with the fundamentals of TCG technical analysis and experience over 5 hours of great community-driven trading education. Checking in on SPY, IWM, and QQQ heading into next week. So the bulls bought the dip on SPY, still staying within our tightening range where we have our all-time high, low of the pullback, lower high, higher low. And we stayed within that range as anticipated on Friday. We've got our middle Bollinger Band catching up. It's ascending fairly rapidly at this point. And we're going to see a break of this range and the range that I'm watching. And these levels are adjusted for the dividend distribution. That's why I use StockCharts.com, because that is an artificial change in the price. So support right now is 241.18. And resistance is up at 243.68. That is the range that I am watching and anticipating that that range is going to break by Wednesday. And we'll be watching for that break because it's going to indicate short-term direction. If we break the higher low pattern and lose the middle Bollinger Band, this bearish MACD will follow through, a bearish TCG cross will follow through, and we'll see momentum shift on the daily time frame in the short term. If we see a bull break, we're going to see new all-time highs and bullish continuation. On the weekly time frame, SPY bulls are very strong. This is a bull flag pattern of consolidation, waiting for the upper Bollinger Band to continue ascending after 3 weeks pulling back just below it. So if you look at this weekly chart, this all favors the bulls for that break, but we'll have to see how that break plays out. IWM bullish reversal hammer on Friday with bulls buying and closing up near the high of the day. Must see a green day to confirm this on Monday. We have our higher low pattern as we continue to the upside coming off of that all-time high. Same thing with the middle Bollinger Band support ascending here and approaching to be a level to watch, and that low right now is 139.28. The bulls want that to be the higher low, and they want to see a move back towards the all-time high. On the weekly time frame for IWM, still strong here as well. Also waiting for the upper Bollinger Band to ascend after bouncing around it the last few weeks. Middle Bollinger Band is slowly ascending. Bullish MACD cross is close to coming in here, so the bulls definitely have control at this point on the weekly time frame for both SPY and IWM. QQQ is in our equilibrium pattern with our high, low of the pullback, lower high, higher low, inside bar candlestick on Friday. So the inside bar range is 137.64. If we break that level, the odds of breaking these supports increase significantly. If we see a bull break of 138.78, we're going to be looking at exponential resistance, and the level to break bullish from this tight pattern is 140.55. So this is going to dictate what happens on individual tech names like Apple, Facebook, Netflix, and Amazon kind of broke away from that correlation due to the news last week, but this is going to be a very key pattern to be watching in the short term, and again, anticipating that it is going to break by mid this coming week, and it will give us short-term direction. QQQ getting a little bit weak here. That big bear volume. We've got a potential bear MACD cross and a bear TCG cross. We closed right on that 8-period exponential, which we did back in April, and then the bulls recovered. If we don't see that same kind of recovery, then the bears are going to take control in the short term. There's a gap on this weekly chart at 132.52 we'll be keeping our eye on. But the tech sector seeing this weakness is definitely showing up here on QQQ as well. So I appreciate you watching. We'll check in throughout the week, watching very closely for this tech sector pattern, which is obviously seeing a strong correlation with QQQ due to the heavily weighted tech sector holdings. So have a good Sunday.